It's time for the match game, Hollywood Square Hour with Helen Reddy. From Wheel of Fortune, Sajak. From Magnum PI, Manetti. Marcia Wallace. Reilly. And the stars of the match game Hollywood Squares Hour, Reid and Baum. Thank you very much for your enthusiasm, and I know a great deal of your applause is for all of these beautiful stars on this stage. What does that bouquet signify,
Well,
Marcia?
I was at a wedding today. I was the Virgin of Honor at a wedding. In Cucamonga, the wonderful Natalie Salona married John Bates. Gave me a nice wrist corsage.
Right.
I was the maid of honor, and I caught the bouquet. Now, what does that mean?
That means you and I tonight in a motel in Encino, California.
That's all I get from this bouquet?
That's all you get, honey. One night stand. Joy to see you again.
You too.
And Pat, this is your first time around. Lovely to see you.
Thank you.
And this is one of God's gifted creatures, and we've never worked together before, and it's great to have you with us. Larry, we haven't even met. We didn't even meet in a makeup room or anything. You don't take makeup, do you?
Well, just a little.
Really? You don't look like you got makeup
Why
on.
are you laughing?
I don't know.
Are you ready to have a go at this?
I'm ready to have a
Have you
good
done
time.
this a lot?
No, I haven't.
All right. You're on trial.
But I'm going to have Charles.
Charles will be very helpful to you. Now let's greet our two players, Sandy Gerber and Denise Cummings. Hello there.
Hi.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Let's get acquainted, Sandy.
Well, I'm originally from Cape Town, South Africa, and I've lived here for 6 years. I'm a student at Cal State Northridge, and I'm studying special education.
Are you going to live here permanently?
Yes, definitely.
Welcome to my country.
Thank you. It's a great place.
A little bit of it. Denise, tell us about you, please.
I live in Thousand Oaks with my husband and 4-year-old son. We recently moved from Utah, and I'm originally from England. And I work as a registered nurse in an obstetrics department.
In where?
An obstetrics department, maternity.
Oh, I will never see you there.
I hope not.
Okay. Good luck to both of you. You'll have 3 chances to match as many of our stars as you can. And the winner will go on to challenge our returning champion on Hollywood Squares for a chance to win up to $30,000. Here we go now. Round 1 questions. Sandy, you won the toss. You go first.
Okay, B, please.
B it is for you. Be interesting for a lady who is not of our culture, but who've been here how many years, Sandy?
6.
Oh, well, yeah, you are of our
Well,
culture
there's no
now.
culture here, Gene.
Yes, there is. Walter said, "My wife hates me. When I broke my leg and had to walk on crutches, she put blank on the floor." Remember, round 1 questions, you may stray far afield. They're pretty wide open. All right, the man with the Tattersall shirt is finished. Sandy? Walter said, "My wife hates me. When I broke my leg and had to walk on crutches, she put blank on the floor."
Glue?
Glue is one possibility. Anything that would make it difficult to use crutches on the floor? Larry?
Wax.
Wax. Wax is good. It would make the crutches slip, wouldn't it?
Wax.
All right. Have you ever had crutches?
No, but friends of mine, seriously, use them. And in Florida, frogs come out like 2 months a year.
Yeah.
And that's worse than wax, but that's too inside an answer.
Right. I understand,
Trust
Charles.
me on that.
A lot of squishing going on down
Say
there.
that again.
I don't think frogs. I was going to say beavers.
Beavers?
Beavers, you know, don't they like to eat wood?
They do. Most crutches are made out of aluminum now.
Oh, you're so smart.
Right.
Could slap you around the block if you keep that. I said, however, banana peels also
Banana
right.
peels are very good. All good answers up there. And that was a good answer, too. Okay, John?
Well, very rarely does a question happen to feed perfectly into my former existence. Naturally, I said, yep, bum, 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 bum. I said, Grease.
No glue yet. Helen?
I was in tune with the back stalls up there. I said wax.
You said wax, too. No glue yet. Pat, give us a little glue.
I said frogs, Gene.
You said-
No, I didn't say that. I said grease. Yeah.
Really?
Oh, I can't sing it. I just said it.
Are you reincarnated also?
No, I don't do that.
I see. Yes. All right. So, Sandy, let's see how your opponent does with her question now. Hey, was Mean Marvin mean?
Yeah?
Oh. I tell you, you're a little out of sync. When his son said he wanted to see how things worked, Mean Marvin stuck him in the blank and turned it on. Ready, Larry?
Ready.
How about it, Chuck?
Yo!
All right, Denise. Boy, was Mean Marvin mean. When his son said he wanted to see how things worked, Mean Marvin stuck him in the blank and turned it on.
The washing machine?
Washing machine, says Denise. Okay. That's one of the good possibilities. There are a number of other good ones. Larry, have you got one?
I don't know if it's the one she wants, but I picked washing machine. I guess it is.
It is the one she wants. All right, one for Denise. Charles.
The garbage compactor.
That's
It was
me.
a sad day in the house.
Yes, it was. Squash the little kid. He's on squashing today. First he squashes the frogs. Now
You're
the
sure
kid.
about this now? I left
Yes,
a
I am.
trail of bridesmaids all across Cucamonga, and all I get is an evening in Encino with you.
Well, maybe, how about a weekend?
Oh, well, there, if you're going to put it that way.
Yeah, right.
A weekend is second prize. Sorry.
Okay.
Microwave, real mean.
Real mean. Ooh. All right, John, how mean was Marvin?
Thank you, Marcia, for, Microwave. Yes, she kind of diluted my booze.
Denise is looking for a washing machine, Helen.
Well, I'm in the laundry, but it's the wrong machine. I'm
In the
a
dryer. Well, getting close there.
Yeah, but not close enough. Same thing. Close dryer. Yeah.
All right. So there we are at the end of round one. Denise eked ahead there, 1-0, her favor. Round two coming up in a moment or so. First, this for you. Here we go to round two. Now, Denise, you're ahead. You have to go first.
A, please.
Denise says she wants A for her round two question. Reckless Rudy
It's Rudy.
got arrested for stopping his car on a dime. Well, unfortunately, the dime was in a blank at the time.
Such a long question.
Reckless Rudy.
Reckless Rudy got arrested. Reckless Rudy.
Okay, Chuck? Here we go. Denise, Reckless Rudy got arrested for stopping his car on a dime. Unfortunately, the dime was in a blank at the time.
Intersection?
What? The audience is telling you you did not understand the question. And in a moment, if any of these people understood it, you'll see what I mean.
And that's problematic.
Now, you matched in the previous round, so you don't play this round. Charles?
I said parking meter.
Parking meter is one possibility. Very good. Nice to hear that
Thank
approval,
you. Well,
isn't it?
I love my answer.
You got a winner?
It's wrong, but I love it. I'm easily entertained, you know.
Yes.
Bank!
A bank. Ah, that's a good one. There are a lot of good answers here. John, have you got one?
Maybe. Police station?
Okay.
Fair.
Good.
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay, toss me the bouquet. Toss me the bouquet. I'll
Way back him.
Tried to
Right.
sneak it by.
What have you got there?
Well, this is terrible, but I figured wherever he was parked, it had to be a no parking zone.
A no parking zone.
You know,
All right.
one of the great moments in television is when boos turn to cheers. A man's pocket.
There's a good one.
No
Splendid.
math.
Splendid. All right, Sandy, are you ready for yours? You want B? Oh, all right. Excuse me, I've got to retrieve the bouquet. So, here we go. I know I had to go into the dark there.
It goes with your outfit.
It does. It put in your lapel there. Very good. Nice boutonniere. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Fell off a very bad cake.
Walter said, I never should have taken Fat Frida to that duck restaurant. When our duck came, she ate all the good parts, and all I got was the blank. Think about this now. Think about this.
I got it. I got it.
You got it.
Yeah.
You got it. Ready, Larry? All right, here we go. Sandy, Walter said I never should have taken Fat Frida to that duck restaurant. When our duck came, she ate all the good parts, and all I got was the blank.
The feathers?
Feathers. She didn't understand hers either. You understand yours now? Oh. You'll understand yours after it's all over,
I
too.
hope so.
She's from another country. Give her a break.
Right. Larry, did you understand it?
I understood it. I don't know if you're going to understand this. I put the end.
The end.
The end.
That was the end. Okay. Charles?
The judges are going to think this is not a match. Feathers.
Feathers.
What do they know? Understand it?
Yay, thank you, Charles.
The judges are conscious today. Imagine that.
May I return? They look
I
so
hope that
well.
marriage goes as long as this dying bouquet here. 3 weeks she's had it.
You've got the...
Bill!
See, it's a little play on words there. Ducks have bills, you see. A little... all right. She ate all the good parts. All I got was the blank.
Yes, I too have the definitive wisecrack. The bill!
There it is. Hello.
This is what we call it in Australia. I don't know what you call it here.
We
I
call
think-
it the same thing.
You
the
do?
Parson's nose.
It's the wrong hand.
Part that went over the fence last. Right.
Familiar with
Another answer from a foreign country.
Charming.
Yeah, it is charming. Quite quaint, yes.
I'm not familiar with that, and I don't want to be at all. Bill. Yeah,
The bill.
that's it.
Okay, that was the answer. So there we are at the end of round 2, and the score is now tied 2-2. As you can see, we have a real tight battle going here, and we'll continue. Third and final round right after this. Here we go. Here's the third and final round. And we've got a tie, 1-1. And let's see, when we have a tie, we alternate. Who went first last time? You?
I did.
All right, so that means, Sandy, you'll go first this time.
They're lying.
Okay, I'm going to take B again.
All right? Here we go. Jake said, my wife has put so many plants in our house, I need a blank to make my way to the bathroom.
Do you have a wheel on this show,
Yes.
Gene?
A wheel? No.
No, just curious.
No.
I was looking around. I have nothing to do with my hands.
Now, you just give the wheel the opening spin on your show, don't you?
And sometimes a closing spin. In the
And
middle, I
sometimes
let
a
everybody
closing
else work, right?
Yes.
Sort of like you're
What time are you on? You're on in the morning, aren't you?
on the morning, on at night now, too, all over the country.
Oh,
We're
you
on
are?
everywhere. Yeah.
Really?
We'll come to your home and do it.
Don't worry about selling. We'll figure it out, Larry. Okay? All right. Jake said, my wife has put so many plants in our house, I need a blank to make my way to the bathroom.
A pathway?
A pathway. Pathway. Here he goes to the John.
You're awful cute. You know that.
All right, Larry, are you beginning to get the hang of
I'm
this,
getting the
Larry?
hang of it. Machete.
A machete. The perfect answer. Very good. All right, Marcia.
Oh, Gene.
Hello, Doc.
I had a real butch answer, too, just like Larry.
Machete. Very good. That's right, M-A-C-H-E-T-E. All right, here we go.
Machete.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I could spell machete, so I wrote scythe.
A scythe.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I wrote machete.
Are you beginning to get the hang of it? Yes, you are. Machete. Excellent response. No doubt you have the excellent
Yes,
response.
the Italian spelling, however.
The Italian spelling?
That's right.
Hey, Marchetti, I knew him well. He was a good guy.
Very sharp piece of pasta.
So the score remains tied. Now, Denise, you will untie it, if you will, by just one match and win the game. That's all there is to
The
it.
way it's been going, it should be a piece of cake. Okay.
At night school, Mona always gets the teacher's attention because instead of raising her hand, she raises her blank. Was that the dress you attended?
Yes,
It's very lovely, very pretty.
I wore it backwards the first half of the wedding. So somebody pointed out it was on backwards. I'm very smooth. Yes.
All right, we're all set. Okay, Denise, here we go. At night school, Mona always gets the teacher's attention because instead of raising her hand, she raises her blank.
Skirt.
Her skirt. The nurse is blushing. And she's seen everything. Hello, Charles.
Because we have so many visitors from far away today.
Yes.
I said Parsons' nose.
You didn't.
I did. P-A-R-S-O-N, boom, nose.
You said
I'm
that?
trying to keep it all together, homogeneous.
I see. Okay, Charles.
Now, if this isn't a match, I'm going to have to smack him. Dress?
Dress. That wins the game. Come on down, Denise. Sandy, with the
Thank
pleasure to
you.
meet you.
Thank you. I had a great time.
Thank you, Sandy. We're going to
Thank
send
you
some
very
gifts
much.
away from the match game. Sandy Gerber. Hello there. How do you feel?
Great.
Now, what we're going to see, we're bringing the rest of the set in here. We're going to bring in 3 more stars. John and I will switch places here. We'll go to the Hollywood Squares part of it. Lots more excitement coming your way. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
A member of our studio audience will receive a Kelvinator no-frost refrigerator featuring 3.6 cubic foot freezer, meat keeper tool, Christmas trim wall insulation, and ice maker capability. Furnished by Kelvinator. It's time for more of The Match Game. Hollywood Square. Our win from Simon & Simon, Tim Reid. Salli, Julian. Baum. And taking over the star of the Hollywood Square, John Wellman.
He's covering his bald spot. I see. Okay, we're going to be right back to play Hollywood Square.
And now, John Wellman and the Hollywood Square.
This is such a difficult job, standing here next to the beautiful winner of the match game. Her name is Denise Cummins. Is that correct? Yes, and she has made it to the Hollywood Squares. We also have to introduce 3 brand new celebrities: Tim Reid, Salli Julian, and Bruce Baum. Salli Julian. And many of your relatives. Salli, what have you been doing lately?
Oh, I'm just waiting for somebody to take advantage of me. I meant my talent.
Okay, well, we'll be happy to take advantage of your talent, Salli, and you'll be happy to come and play Hollywood Squares. Here we go. Adrienne McNeil is our defending champ. She has been here for 1 show so far. She has a total of $1,625. Nice going.
Thank you.
Why don't you remind us a little bit about your life in 25 words or less?
Okay, I'm a native Las Vegan.
and I attend the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. I'm also work for major airlines, and my hobbies are traveling, and I have a dog, and that's about it.
Okay, well, that's
and I'm
enough.
single.
Anybody you didn't mention, you can just mention in the course of the show. Right now, we're going to play Hollywood Squares until you hear the Time's Up bell. The winner then goes on to play Super Match for up to $30,000. First game is worth $100, $25 for every square you capture. Champion gets to start. Adrienne, pick a star.
I'm going to start with Charles.
Charles Nelson Reilly. Who is more likely to have animals in their dreams? You or a little kid?
Well, I never have animals in my dreams.
Doo-dah.
But so therefore, I would say a little kid, because I was a little kid a half a century ago. So a little kid is more apt to have animals in their dreams, or I've been misdreaming.
Agree or disagree, Miss McNeil?
I'm going to agree.
A little kid is more likely to have animals in their dreams. You are right to agree, and you get the first square and $25.
You know,
yes, Bruce?
I had a dream the other night about an animal. I dreamt that I put my chameleon lizard on a plaid shirt and he exploded. So that was,
But are you or a little kid?
It was just... It was me as a little kid.
Denise, pick a star.
Pat, please.
Okay, Pat Sajak. Which came first, Pat? Luciano Pavarotti or earplugs?
There's a 1-800 number you can call and order earplugs now if you want to get them. Which came first? Which was? I would guess. I think Luciano is a relatively recent invention, so I'll say earplugs. Sure.
Agree or disagree, Denise?
I agree.
Earplugs came
good.
first. Yes, they did. Okay, 1910 for the earplugs. Pavarotti was born in 1935. Okay, we got an X and we got an O up there. You were playing X, Adrienne. Make your move.
I'll go with Gene.
Gene Rayburn.
Yes, sir.
You can't stand your boss.
That's right. Exactly right. You said it. But I agree.
I disagree. And the people in your office are taking up a collection for his Christmas present. According to Glamour magazine, should you contribute regardless of how you feel, or should you just politely refuse?
Glamour magazine, eh?
Right.
I would say they would probably tell you to politely refuse. Because the person taking a collection, he's not writing down names. So-and-so contributed and so-and-so didn't. They're not doing that.
Agree or disagree, Adrienne?
I'm going to agree.
They say you should contribute regardless of how you feel. Interestingly enough, no, you should have disagreed, Gene, in that case.
Another good career move, Gene.
Goes into that square. That is a big break for you, Denise Cummins. You are playing O. Pick a star.
Helen to win, please.
This could win you the first game and $100. Helen Reddy.
Yes.
You dropped out of high school.
Yes, I did.
You don't look it.
Can you still fulfill your dream of becoming Miss America? Or is that out of the question?
I believe that you have to be at least a high school graduate, I think, to be Miss America.
She says it's out of the question, Denise. Agree or disagree? For the game.
Disagree.
It is out of the question. You should have agreed with Helen. Your opponent gets that square and blocks you. You must be a high school graduate in order to be Miss America. New life for you, Adrienne McNeil.
Okay,
Pick a
I'm
star.
going to go with Salli to win.
The tables have turned. This could win you the game. Salli Julian.
Okay.
Which came first, the Hershey bar or Clearasil?
Oh. Well, I would imagine the Hershey bar came first. And then they had to invent Clearasil. Right?
What do you say for the game, Adrienne? She says the Hershey bar came before Clearasil.
I'm going to agree.
The Hershey bar came first. You are right to agree. You get the square. You win the game. Because the Hershey bar was created in 1894. Clearasil not until 1950. Okay, 175 to 50. We'll be back with a $200 game after this.
Stay tuned for more of the match game, Hollywood Squares Hour. Now back to John Bauman and the Hollywood Squares.
Okay, it's a $200 game. Denise, you get to start. Pick a star.
I'll go with Charles, please.
Charles
This is a hard seat. I'm just finding it out. Okay.
We'll get you another one.
You're going to love this question, though, Charles. If you were to transplant the hair from...
Just the bouquet is clearing.
If you were to transplant the hair from a non-balding part of your body to a balding part of your body, will the new hair soon fall out, or will it keep on growing?
That is such a long, involved... If I take it from where it's growing to where it's not growing and plant it...
Yeah!
Why didn't I think of that years ago? No, yes, it will grow, more or less. 70-30. Yeah, it'll grow. Gotta have some hope on this program.
He says it'll keep on growing, Denise.
I agree.
You realize how many men... I'm sorry.
The hair will keep on growing. Yes, you're right to agree. Charles, you know your hair. Yes? Charles.
Do you realize how many men my age are running to their bathrooms now to get a razor? We've caused a sensation.
Okay, Adrienne, you're playing next. Make your move.
Okay, I'm going to go with Pat.
Pat Sajak.
Yes, sir. And ma'am.
According to a study in Toxicology magazine, when hamsters were fed heavy doses of nicotine, one part of their bodies actually shrank. Was it their hands or their sex organs?
You know, on my show, I try to keep a certain image. Shot the heck. What magazine was that?
Oh, Toxicology magazine.
It does make a difference.
One of your
Had it been
favorites.
Glamour, it would have been a different answer. I would guess their hands only because I try never to say that other phrase.
Okay, he says the hands of these hamsters that were fed doses of nicotine would shrink. Agree or disagree, Adrienne?
I disagree.
Their sex organs would shrink. You are right to disagree. Amazing. Okay, you get the square. An X goes up. That is an X and an O on the board, and you are playing O, Denise. Pick a star.
Larry, please.
Larry Manetti from Magnum PI. When should you wash your dog in tomato juice, Larry? When he has fleas or when he's been sprayed by a skunk?
Well, I know the answer to that because that happened to me. When he's been sprayed by a skunk.
Agree or disagree, Denise?
I agree.
When he's been sprayed by a skunk. That's right. You should wash your dog in tomato juice, and you should get known right up there on the board.
It's also a good idea if he's been out drinking the night before. It's a good idea if he's been out drinking the night before to wash him in tomato juice the next morning, too.
Thank you, Bruce. Just thought he'd throw that in.
Well, see, what I like to do, I like to get my dog real drunk, throw him inside a bar, then wait outside and laugh at the girl he picks up.
Adrienne, make your move.
I'm going to go with Marcia to block.
Okay, Marcia Wallace.
Marcia, I'll answer to anything.
According to the book, Nursing Your Baby, Marcia.
Sure, throw it in my face, John. Throw it in my face. I'm a woman without children, a woman barren. Sure, go ahead.
According to the book, Nursing Your Baby, should a mother breastfeed triplets? It's getting worse, isn't it? Or is that too much for any woman to take?
Well, get a grip. Well, of course that's too much. I mean, women have enough. Good heavens. It's not hard enough for you woman. Now you wanted to breastfeed triplets? Absolutely not. I won't have it. No.
She seems to think that a mother shouldn't breastfeed triplets. Agree or disagree to block, Adrienne?
I'm going to agree.
You should breastfeed triplets. No, you should have disagreed. Your opponent gets that square, and your opponent wins that game. Okay, you have 4 behind in these comments. 325 for you and 200 for Adrienne. We're going to go to some commercials. We're going to come back with a $300 game. Everything hangs in the balance. 325 to 200, and we got a $300 game starting. Adrienne McNeil, you are up. Pick a star.
I'll go with Charles.
Charles Nelson Reilly.
Boy.
Popular guy.
Which costs more, Charles? An electric bullhorn or a hearing aid?
An electric bullhorn or a hearing aid? I think an electric bullhorn.
Agree or disagree,
Because
Adrienne?
I think the others are cheaper now.
He said an electric bullhorn.
He said an electric bullhorn costs more.
I'm gonna agree. I'll agree.
A hearing aid costs more. You should have gone with your first instinct in that case, and your opponent gets that square.
I'm sorry.
Okay, that's a bit of a break for you, Denise. Pick a star.
I'd like Tim, please.
Tim Reid from Simon & Simon. And, of course, WKRP. Tim, you see an attractive woman at the beach.
Oh, yeah. Come on, let's go.
Now, according to a study reported in Psychology Today, which of the following opening lines is more likely to win her favor? The water is beautiful today, isn't it? It's one of your choices. The other is, let me see your strap marks.
Then you say your belt or mine, right? Let me see your strap marks.
That's it. The water is beautiful today.
Parachuting later, or what's?
Well, let me see your strap marks.
I would say the water looks beautiful today. Because I'll be standing in it trying to, you know.
Agree or disagree, Denise?
I agree.
The water is beautiful today, isn't it? Will be more likely to win her favor. You are right, and you get the square. Okay, you're a little bit behind, Adrienne. You are playing X. Pick a star.
Okay, I'm gonna go with... Oh boy, this is a hard decision. I'll go with Jean.
Jean. Okay, you're playing X. You chose not to block.
Right.
Okay. Gene Rayburn, on the $5 bill, is Abraham Lincoln wearing a hat, or is he topless?
He's wearing a yarmulke.
Wrong country, Gene.
Now, wait a minute. He is wearing a hat.
I'll agree.
He is topless. You should have disagreed, and yet another O goes up. Okay, we got
A lot of people try to snag those $5 bills because of the strap marks, too.
We got O's going all over the place. Denise, make your move.
Larry to win, please.
Larry Manetti, she has chosen. Cosmo recommends walking around with a handful of beans in your shoes, Larry. Is this to massage your feet or to keep them from smelling?
How tasteful.
Yes. I would think that it's to massage your feet.
For the game, do you agree or disagree?
I agree.
To massage your feet is correct, yes. Okay, you're right to agree. In the game, and you got a big lead. 3 O's in a row there, $725, $200. Is she on the ropes? Maybe not yet. We're going to clear the board, sweep off all MOs, and move right on to the next game. This one is going to be worth $400. You get to start, Adrienne.
Okay, I'm gonna start with Charles again.
Charles.
The brave lady.
A female lion is terribly attracted to a male tiger. Now, if the two of them make love, can they become parents, or will they remain a childless couple?
This is such a serious question.
Especially to the lion and
They
tiger.
will have a child, of course.
I agree.
They can become parents. Yes, you are right to agree, and you get the square. Yeah. It says here that their offspring is called a tiglon. Okay, Denise, pick a place for your O.
Bruce, please.
Bruce Baum.
I'm ready.
In his own right.
Can I get one consumer tip in? Because
Sure.
I was in a town. I was in Sacramento last week during a Shriners convention. I wore this and I got into 2 buffets and a seminar. For free.
Just think, you could have just transplanted the hair from somewhere else. Okay, Bruce.
This was easier.
What was the name of Lawrence Welk's first radio orchestra? Was it the Milwaukee Pretzel Band or the Honolulu Fruit Orchestra?
Well, he's got that heavy Milwaukee accent. And, so I'm going to go with that Milwaukee Pretzel Band, I guess.
Agree or disagree, Denise?
I agree.
The Honolulu Fruit Orchestra. You should have disagreed with Bruce, and an X goes up there. That is a pretty big break for you, Adrienne.
I'll go with Jean to win.
This could win you the game and put you right back in it.
All right.
Gene,
Yes, I'm
your
ready.
pet budgie has a bad case of bumblefoot. Does this mean that your bird has corns on his wings or has a cheesy substance on his feet?
This is a perfectly revolting question, and I refuse to answer.
Please do, because we got a tight game.
Oh. All right. A budgerigar has a bad case of, what was the name?
Bumblefoot.
Bumblefoot.
Right.
Well, that would indicate that something's wrong with the foot.
Or the bumble.
So he has a cheesy substance on his feet?
No, they can't get cheesy substance on their feet. Their feet
Well,
are
how do
too
you like
dry.
horns on his wings?
Yeah. Horns on his wings?
Yeah. That's the other
Horns?
choice.
And a song in his heart. Come on, Gene.
Oh, listen.
Give me an answer, because Adrienne can get back in it here.
Now, wait a minute. All right, let's try the camembert on the toes.
Okay. He's got a cheesy substance on his feet to
I'll
win
agree.
the game. He has a cheesy substance on his feet. Yeah, you did it. You're right back in it. You got 3 X's in a row, and you got $675. But the bell means that time is up. Congratulations, $725. You have done it, Denise Cummins. Okay. She was charging from behind, but she just hung on. What you do is go over there, join Gene Rayburn, get set for your shot at the big money. And Adrienne, we played a lot of games that time, but not quite enough for you. You got too far behind, and then you made a big charge at it, but you are leaving here with a nice couple of days' work. $2,200. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're a great contestant. Okay, Gene Rayburn, take it away.
Thank you, John. Congratulations to Denise Cummings. We'll be back with her and our 9 stars for a go at the big money right after this.
Now, here we play the super matches. Gene Rayburn.
Thank you, Gene Wood. Okay. We have a new champion here. The champion who just departed left here with $2,300. We're all happy for her for that. Now, you could win up to $30,000 here on this super match. If you're ready, we'll have a go at it, shall we?
Yes, please.
All right. We polled a studio audience not too long ago, and we said, write down your best answer to this. Blank Shore. $1,000 for the most popular answer. If you choose the second most popular, it's $500 for you. And then $250 for the third most popular answer. Any 3 of the 9 stars are allowed to submit suggestions to you here. Call on them one at a time if you would, please.
Tim, please.
All right, Tim, think this over and give us a response to how you'd fill in that blank.
I would say Dinosaur.
You would say Dinosaur. All right.
Pat, please.
Pat, how do you look at this blank here?
Well, from my point of view, I would say seashore.
Seashore. All right.
Larry, please.
Larry, blank shore. The third position is a little bit difficult because the good ones are usually taken up, but there is another good possibility here.
I would say Dinosaur.
Well, that's already been said, you see.
Here.
But I know.
But he still would say.
Is something coming to you, Larry? Has there a thought?
Dynamite?
No. Trust me, Larry.
It's all.
Ship to shore.
Ship to shore.
You're gonna love it.
Okay.
What a good
Isn't it
idea.
wonderful the way he thinks up these things just like that?
Karnak up there.
So you have ship to shore, seashore, and Dinosaur are the 3 they've given you. You may choose one of those or give us one of your own.
I'd like to choose Dinah Shore.
So would I. Wouldn't we all? Okay, Dinosaur is what she's after. Let's find out if it's up there, and if so, where. May we see the $250 response? Sydney Shore.
Who's that?
It was sure. That was a part that Tony Randall's show. But he didn't spell it that way, did it?
He didn't.
On everyone's lips.
Yes, right. The $500 response says seashore.
Yeah.
That was Pat's answer. All right, here's the last shot for Dinah Shore. Slide the big one. Now, Denise, it's time for the head-to-head match with any star of your choosing. And after you've made your selection, we'll ask that star to grab that tab and reveal the hidden number. It'll be a 10, a 20, and there's 130 up there. And we will multiply that $1,000 by whatever number is revealed at that time, okay? Time now to make your pick.
I'll go with Larry again, please.
Larry? I think she's in love with you. Now, would you, Larry?
Yes.
Would you grab that tab there and give it an upward yank? It is a 10, so that you are playing for $10,000. All right. 10,000. Larry, she's going to give me a verbal response, and you're going to write your response to this, okay? Here it is. Sail blank. That's S-A-I-L blank. Sail blank. You put it in the slot when you're ready. There it is. Now, you collect the $10,000 if you match Larry. What do you say?
Sailboat.
Sailboat. Sailboat. You got a bundle of money. You have $11,725. Well, you can put your husband through law school, can't you? Good for you. Congratulations, Denise. $11,725, and we'll be back in a moment. Okay, now we're going to find out which of the stars had the big 3-0. We don't want to make you feel bad, but since you did get the answer right, let's all reveal them right now. Ready, set, go.
There we go. Oh.
Charles!
It's scene 30 again.
Always a bridemaid, Charles. If you'd called on Charles, you would now have $31,000. But listen, $11,725 is not bad, right?
Right.
Okay. All right, Gene Raven here, inviting you to join us tomorrow.
And John Bauman saying so long for the Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour.
A member of our studio audience will receive Gibson's portable dishwasher, featuring 3 levels of washing action, hygiene cycle, forced air drying, and an energy saver switch furnished by Gibson. This is Gene Wood speaking for the Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour, a Mark Goodson television production.